The Armenian highlands stand as a testament to the passage of time, a region where ancient echoes mingle with the whispers of history. The origins of the Armenian people are shrouded in the mists of antiquity, but linguistic and archaeological evidence points towards their Indo-European roots. They emerged as a distinct group in the Armenian highlands, a region of rugged mountains, fertile valleys and flowing rivers. The early Armenians were organized into tribal groups, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of nature and the demands of survival in a challenging environment. These early inhabitants left behind remnants of their presence in the form of burial mounds, known as kurgans, and ancient settlements that dot the landscape. These archaeological treasures offer glimpses into their daily lives, beliefs, and interactions with their surroundings. While the specifics of their early social structure and beliefs remain elusive, it's clear that these early Armenians developed a strong sense of identity and connection to their land. This deep-rooted connection would shape their destiny as they faced the challenges and opportunities presented by the rise and fall of empires. The Armenian highlands, strategically located at a crossroads of civilizations, would become a prize sought by powerful empires seeking to control vital trade routes and resources. The arrival of the Medes and Persians marked a significant turning point in Armenian history, ushering in an era of imperial rule that would leave an indelible mark on the Armenian people. The rise of the Median Empire in the 7th century BC cast a long shadow over the Armenian highlands. The Medes, an Iranian people, forged a powerful empire that stretched from western Iran to eastern Anatolia, incorporating the Armenian lands into their vast domain. For the Armenians, this marked the beginning of a long and complex relationship with Persian civilization. The Medes were succeeded by the Achaemenid Empire, founded by Cyrus the Great in the 6th century BC. Under the Achaemenids, Armenia was integrated into a vast imperial system that stretched from the Indus River to the Aegean Sea. The Armenian highlands, with their strategic importance and resources, became a satrapy, or province, within the Achaemenid Empire. Despite their subordinate position, Armenians played an active role in the Achaemenid Empire. Armenian soldiers served in the Persian army, including the elite corps known as the Immortals. Armenian nobles were integrated into the imperial administration, and Armenian goods and resources flowed along the empire's vast trade networks. The Persian period left a lasting legacy on Armenian culture and identity. Persian artistic motifs, religious practices, and administrative systems influenced Armenian society. The Armenian language itself adopted numerous loanwords from Persian, a testament to the close interactions between the two cultures. However, despite these influences, the Armenians retained a distinct sense of identity, preserving their language, traditions, and aspirations for autonomy. The fragmentation of the Achaemenid Empire in the late 4th century BC created a power vacuum in the Armenian highlands, providing an opportunity for the emergence of an independent Armenian kingdom. This pivotal moment saw the rise of the Artaxiad dynasty, a lineage that would usher in a golden age for Armenia. The founder of the Artaxiad dynasty, Artaxius I, seized the opportunity presented by the decline of Persian power. A skilled military leader and astute politician, Artaxius I consolidated his power, forging a unified Armenian kingdom that encompassed much of the Armenian highlands. He established a new capital at Artaxata, a strategically located city that became a center of Armenian political and cultural life. Under the reign of Tigranes II, known as Tigranes the Great, the Artaxiad dynasty reached the zenith of its power and influence. A visionary leader with ambitions that extended beyond the Armenian highlands, Tigranes II embarked on a series of military campaigns that expanded the Armenian kingdom into a vast empire. His conquests encompassed territories in Anatolia, Mesopotamia, and the Caucasus, creating an empire that rivaled the Roman Republic in its power and prestige. Tigranes II's reign marked a period of unprecedented prosperity and cultural efflorescence. He adorned his capital, Artaxata, with magnificent buildings, theatres and libraries, transforming it into a vibrant center of Hellenistic culture. He attracted scholars, artists, and merchants from across the Hellenistic world, further enriching Armenian society. The expansion of the Armenian kingdom under the Artaxiads brought it into close contact with the Hellenistic world, the cultural sphere that emerged in the wake of Alexander the Great's conquests. The Artaxiad rulers, particularly Tigranes the Great, were enamored by Hellenistic culture, and they actively promoted its spread throughout their realm. Hellenistic influences permeated Armenian art, architecture, literature, and religious practices. Temples dedicated to Greek gods and goddesses were erected alongside traditional Armenian sanctuaries. The Armenian elite adopted Greek fashion, language, and customs, embracing the cosmopolitan spirit of the Hellenistic age. However, the rise of the Roman Republic as a dominant power in the Mediterranean world brought new challenges and opportunities to Armenia. The Romans, seeking to expand their influence eastward, viewed the powerful Armenian kingdom as both a potential threat and a valuable ally. The clash between Rome and Armenia culminated in the Mithridatic Wars, a series of conflicts that pitted the Roman Republic against Mithridates VI, the king of Pontus, and his Armenian allies. Tigranes the Great, initially allied with Mithridates VI, suffered a crushing defeat at the hands of the Roman general Lucullus in 69 BC. The defeat marked a turning point in Armenian history, ending its aspirations for regional dominance and ushering in a period of Roman influence. Section 5. The Light of Christianity, a Nation Transformed. The adoption of Christianity as the state religion of Armenia in the early 4th century AD marked a watershed moment in Armenian history, profoundly shaping its religious, cultural, and political landscape. This momentous event, traditionally attributed to the efforts of St. Gregory the Illuminator, transformed Armenia into the first nation to embrace Christianity as its official faith. St. Gregory, after enduring years of persecution for his Christian beliefs, is said to have miraculously cured King Tiridates III of a debilitating illness. The king, deeply moved by this divine intervention, converted to Christianity and declared it the religion of his kingdom. This royal decree ushered in a new era as churches and monasteries were erected across the land, replacing pagan temples. The adoption of Christianity had far-reaching consequences for Armenian identity and culture. The Armenian Apostolic Church, firmly rooted in the teachings of the apostles Thaddeus and Bartholomew, emerged as a powerful institution, playing a pivotal role in preserving Armenian language, literature, and traditions. Monasteries became centers of learning where monks meticulously copied ancient manuscripts, ensuring the survival of Armenian literary heritage. The Armenian alphabet, invented by Mesrop Mashtots in the 5th century AD, further solidified the role of Christianity in Armenian life. This unique alphabet, specifically designed to capture the nuances of the Armenian language, facilitated the translation of religious texts, making the Bible and liturgical works accessible to a wider population. The spread of literacy, fueled by the Church's emphasis on religious education, fostered a sense of national unity and cultural identity. Section 6. Caught in the Middle: Byzantines, Persians and Arabs. The subsequent centuries witnessed Armenia caught in the crosshairs of competing empires, its strategic location making it a battleground for control of vital trade routes and resources. The Byzantine and Sasanian Persian empires, locked in a protracted struggle for supremacy, vied for dominance over the Armenian highlands. The Byzantines, heirs to the Eastern Roman Empire, viewed Armenia as a strategically important buffer zone against their Persian rivals. The Persians, eager to expand their influence westward, sought to bring Armenia under their control. This power struggle had devastating consequences for Armenia, as its people were subjected to repeated invasions, occupations, and attempts at assimilation. In the 7th century AD, a new wave of conquerors swept across the Near East, the Arabs, united under the banner of Islam. The Arab conquests toppled the Sasanian Empire and dealt a heavy blow to the Byzantines, redrawing the political map of the region. Armenia, weakened by centuries of conflict, fell under Arab rule, becoming a province within the vast Islamic caliphates. The Arab conquest brought about significant changes to Armenian society. Islam, the religion of the new rulers, spread among some segments of the population, particularly in urban centers. However, the majority of Armenians clung steadfastly to their Christian faith, even in the face of pressure and persecution. Section 7, the Bagratid dynasty, a renaissance. Amidst the turmoil of foreign rule, a glimmer of hope emerged for Armenia in the 9th century AD with the rise of the Bagratid dynasty. The Bagratids, a noble Armenian family, skillfully navigated the complexities of regional politics, securing a degree of autonomy from their Arab overlords. Ashot I Bagratuni, crowned king of Armenia in 885 AD, laid the foundation for a resurgence of Armenian power and influence. The Bagratids, recognizing the importance of unity and stability, consolidated their control over much of the Armenian highlands. They revived ancient cities, fostered trade, and patronized the arts and sciences, ushering in a period of relative peace and prosperity. The Bagratid era witnessed a remarkable flowering of Armenian culture and intellectual life. Ani, the new capital of the Bagratid kingdom, became a renowned center of learning, commerce, and artistic innovation. Magnificent churches, palaces, and fortifications were erected, showcasing the architectural genius of Armenian builders. The Silver Age of Armenian literature flourished under Bagratid patronage. Poets, historians, and philosophers produced works of exceptional quality, enriching Armenian literary tradition and solidifying the Armenian language as a vehicle for sophisticated expression. Gregory of Narek, a mystic and poet, composed his masterpiece, the Book of Lamentations, a profound meditation on faith, suffering, and the human condition. Section 8, from foreign rule to national revival. The collapse of the Bagratid kingdom in the 11th century AD ushered in a new period of instability and foreign domination for Armenia. The Seljuk Turks, a nomadic people from Central Asia, swept across Persia and Anatolia, conquering the weakened Byzantine Empire and establishing their dominance over Armenia. The Seljuk conquest had a devastating impact on Armenian society. Many Armenians, fleeing persecution and seeking refuge, migrated southward to Cilicia, a region on the southeastern coast of Anatolia. There, they established the Armenian Kingdom of Cilicia, a crusader state that would play a significant role in regional politics for centuries. Despite the challenges of foreign rule and displacement, the Armenian spirit endured. The Armenian Church, fiercely protective of its traditions and language, continued to serve as a beacon of national identity. Monasteries, often located in remote mountainous regions, provided sanctuary for scholars and artists, ensuring the continuity of Armenian culture. The 19th century witnessed a resurgence of Armenian national consciousness, fueled by the spread of Enlightenment ideas, the decline of the Ottoman Empire, and the growing influence of European powers in the region. Armenian intellectuals, inspired by the ideals of liberty, self-determination, and national revival, began to advocate for greater autonomy and recognition within the Ottoman Empire. Section 9, Independence and Beyond. The 20th century and onward. The 20th century proved to be a tumultuous period for Armenia, marked by both tragedy and triumph. The Armenian genocide, orchestrated by the Ottoman government during World War I, resulted in the systematic extermination of an estimated 1.5 million Armenians. This horrific event, a dark chapter in human history, left an enduring scar on the Armenian psyche. Despite the devastation of the genocide, the Armenian spirit of resilience and determination could not be extinguished. Following the collapse of the Russian Empire, Armenia declared its independence in 1918, establishing the First Republic of Armenia. This short-lived republic, beset by internal challenges and external threats, was short-lived, being incorporated into the Soviet Union in 1920. Under Soviet rule, Armenia experienced a period of industrialization, urbanization, and relative stability. However, the Soviet system also brought about repression, the suppression of Armenian national identity, and the suppression of religious practices. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 provided Armenia with a second chance at independence. On September 21, 1991, Armenia declared its independence from the crumbling Soviet Empire, embarking on a new chapter in its long and storied history. Since then, Armenia has faced the challenges of building a democratic society, transitioning to a market economy, and navigating a complex geopolitical landscape. The journey of the Armenian people, from their ancient origins in the highlands to the complexities of the modern world, is a testament to their resilience, adaptability, and unwavering commitment to their cultural heritage. Their story is a tapestry woven with threads of triumph, tragedy, and an enduring hope for a brighter future.